What happens if an airplane runs out of fuel? It's a question that might send shivers down the spine of any traveler. But fear not. The reality is much less dramatic than one might think. First off, it's important to understand that commercial airplanes are designed with multiple safety systems in place. Pilots are trained to handle a variety of emergencies, including fuel shortages. In fact, before every flight, pilots conduct thorough pre-flight checks, including fuel calculations. They ensure there's enough fuel for the journey, plus reserves for unexpected delays or diversions. Now, let's say an airplane does run low on fuel. The first thing to know is that modern aircraft have a range of safety features. They're equipped with fuel gauges that alert pilots when fuel levels are getting low. If a pilot notices the fuel is running low, they'll take action immediately. This could mean changing the flight path to head towards the nearest airport or making adjustments to conserve fuel. In the unlikely event that an airplane runs completely out of fuel, the situation isn't as catastrophic as one might imagine. Airplanes are designed to glide. Yes, glide. If the engines stop working due to a lack of fuel, the plane can still maintain a controlled descent. Pilots are trained in gliding techniques, allowing them to steer the aircraft towards a safe landing area. So, what does this glide look like? When an airplane loses power, it can still cover a significant distance. For example, a commercial jet can glide for about 20 miles for every 1,000 feet of altitude. This means that if a plane is cruising at 30,000 feet, it could glide for around 60 miles. That's quite a distance to find a suitable landing spot. During this glide, pilots will communicate with air traffic control to inform them of the situation. They'll be given priority to land at the nearest airport. The crew will also prepare the passengers for landing, ensuring everyone is secured and knows what to expect. Once the plane is on its final approach, the pilots will aim for a runway or a flat area that can accommodate an emergency landing. The landing may not be as smooth as a regular landing, but pilots are trained to handle these scenarios. They'll use their skills to manage the descent and landing as safely as possible. It's also worth noting that running out of fuel is extremely rare. Airlines follow strict regulations regarding fuel management, and pilots are trained to avoid such situations. In fact, most incidents of fuel exhaustion are due to human error, such as miscalculating fuel needs or failing to monitor fuel levels properly. In the history of aviation, there have been a few notable incidents where planes have run out of fuel. One famous case is the British Airways Flight 9, which ran out of fuel over Indonesia in 1982. The pilots managed to glide the aircraft to safety, landing on a runway without any injuries. This incident highlighted the importance of pilot training and aircraft design in handling emergencies. Another example is the 2001 incident involving a Boeing 737 that ran out of fuel while approaching the airport in the UK. The pilots successfully executed a controlled glide and landed safely, showcasing the effectiveness of their training and the aircraft's design. In conclusion, while the idea of an airplane running out of fuel might sound terrifying, the reality is that pilots are well prepared for such emergencies. With their training and the aircraft's ability to glide, the chances of a catastrophic outcome are minimal. So, the next time a flight is delayed or rerouted, remember that safety is always the top priority, and pilots are equipped to handle any situation that may arise. Flying remains one of the safest modes of transportation, and the aviation industry continues to prioritize safety and efficiency. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.